Hello everyone, welcome to Twitch Plays Pokemon Crystal version, and now without any further ado, let's hop into the world of Johto and begin our journey. Hive Mind creates our protagonist as male and affectionately names him AJDNNWW or AJ Downey. The genetic tests are still out, but we do believe him to be a distant relative of Mr. Robert Downey Jr. We stumbled downstairs for a little bit and talked to our mother. It is now Sunday morning with daylight saving time. She also gives us the Poke Gear. We leave and after some neighborly chatting head to see Professor Elm. He allows us to choose a Pokemon of whom we choose the Water-type Totodile. He is quickly deemed Laser Gator due to his leering ability and despite the fact he's a crocodile, not alligator, but well. We soon find out how anarchy and democracy work in this game. It is always anarchy, but it switches to democracy once an hour. This starts the command polling, of course. However, anarchy is now polled as well, and if it wins the poll, it goes back to anarchy and the democracy timer gets reset to an hour. The next 3 hours are spent on the first route, dying and jumping ledges. Ah, how things change. However, we do eventually make it to the next town of Cherry Grove, and we are given a tour by an old man, and afterwards he gives us the map card for our Pokegear. Right at about 4 hours in, we arrive at Mr. Pokemon's house as Elm requested, and obtain the egg and Pokedex. We leave and start heading back towards the lab when our rival, soon to be named Silver, fights us and gets trounced by our level 12 Totodile. Thanks, grinding. We get back, chat with Elm, exchange the egg, and get some Pokeballs and leave. Along our journey back through Cherry Grove towards Violet City, we catch a Pidgey without a nickname, a Sentret named ADIIIIIIHHH, or the Admiral, and a Caterpie named OXXOZZ space : or Oxy Osborne. We continue along, fighting all the trainers, including Joey, and we trounce his Rattata, and afterwards he gives us his phone number. Can't wait to answer all of his calls. None of the other Pokemon are getting trained as Totodile just soaks up all of the experience for himself. 7 hours in, we arrive to Violet City, home of the first gym. We take our sweet time healing before heading straight to the gym. The two trainers inside fall to Laser Gator as we set our sights on Faulkner, the gym leader. We defeat him shortly thereafter, get the Zypher badge and the TM for Mudslap. After, the professor calls us to inform us that he wants us to be a mommy and raise an egg. We go to the Pokemon Center, heal, and get the egg. Next up is Bellsprout Tower. We enter in and start fighting all of the sages that are inside. During a battle, Totodile tries to evolve but is stopped. Shortly after, we black out and are sent right back to the Poke Center. Once again, we scale Bellsprout Tower, and while fighting the last sage, Totodile tries to evolve again and is once again stopped. Thank you, Hive Mind. We head out, decide to check out the ruins of Elf for a little bit, and our egg hatches into Togepi. There isn't a nickname yet for Togepi, however everyone is throwing out egg puns. We're also lucky enough to catch a Wooper as we get to Route 32, and we continue fighting all the trainers down and head towards the Union Cave. After battling the trainers and wilds within, we eventually manage to make it through with little problem and end up in Azalea Town. We heal up at the center, meander over to Kurt, the ball maker, and find out about Team Rocket's plot of taking off Slowpoke tails. Kurt races over to the Slowpoke well, falls down it, and we follow it, landing flat on our face. We meet our first Rocket Grunts in the game, and Laser Gator makes short work of all of them. After we're done slaughtering Team Rocket again, Kurt takes us back to his place, gives us some Lure Balls, and we leave. We try to enter Ilex Forest next, but rival Silver stops us. Will he be able to beat our level 23 Totodile? Short answer, almost, but no. Silver loses and sulks away. We get healed up, and the gym is the next thing to face our wrath. After a few tries, we make it to Bugsy, whose confusing appearance and gender cannot stop the power that is Totodile. We beat him, her, and get the Hive badge, heal, and head into Ilex Forest, where we have to chase a Farfetch'd back to its owner. It only takes roughly an hour before this task is succeeded, and we're rewarded with HM01 Cut. And this is where our incredibly busy first day ends. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this, feel free to give it a thumbs up. You may also favorite, share this video, comment what you think about it down below, and subscribe if you'd like. You may also subscribe in anticipation of other Pokemon videos I will be doing once Twitch Plays Pokemon is done, but that may take a while. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for listening, and I shall talk to all of you tomorrow.